Dream recall. What does our ability to recall dreams tell us? Dream recall refers to the ability of an individual to remember the contents of their dreams. While dream research as a whole is quite the large field, with an abundance of studies being conducted yearly, less focus is devoted to dream recall frequency specifically, and what one's abilities to recall their dreams may indicate. Correlations across many different dimensions have been found by researchers that link dream recall frequency to other factors, but the small amount of research done on the topic all yields various results. This variation in results, often conflicting with each other, has left the scientific community without a consensus as to what dream recall frequency could be determined by. But before we look at why so many conflicting results exist, let's look at the results themselves. For decades, one of the primary focuses of dream recall research has been within the field of personality. More accurately, scientists have been developing studies with the goal of discovering if any connection exists between one's abilities to recall their dreams, be it in the domain of frequency or quality. Shreddy and Montazer found in 1996 that there were links between dream recall, neuroticism, anxiety, creativity, and introspectiveness. Corey, Orniston, Simmel, and Danoff found in 1975 that dream recall frequency had no connection to anxiety. In 1993, Toney also found a lack of evidence for a connection between dream recall and anxiety, social introversion, and introspectiveness. But, on the other hand, Dimer and Heaton found in 1997 that there was a significant association with openness and dream recall frequency, but with neuroticism, anxiety, and extroversion, no correlations were in sight. In 2000, aimed at the goal of attempting to confirm or deny whether any of these traits held significance in relation to dream recall, Blagrove conducted a study in which he had participants self-report the frequency in which they can recall dreams, followed by the completion of various personality and suggestibility scales. The result? No associations between personality and dream recall frequency, except for neuroticism, though even that is marred by the fact that the yielded value for correlation, though significant, was decidedly small. The domain of memory is another component looked at often in conjunction with dream recall, with some of the aforementioned research as well as other studies taking a look to see if any strong connections can be found between any of the various types of memory. Martinetti found a link between short-term memory and dream recall back in 1983. A study performed with individuals who varied from having high recall ability to low recall ability showed a significant performance boost in a memory task for those that demonstrated high dream recall ability. Similarly, Robbins and Tank found that high dream recall performance was linked with the ability to recall early childhood memories, providing evidence that long-term memory was also a correlate, much like short-term memory. Visual memory also comes into play here, with Shreddy and Montazer's 1996 paper showing associations between verbal memory and dream recall frequency. But, unfortunately, much like the personality research, these findings do not go unchallenged. Cohen, for instance, found in 1971 a lack of relationship between verbal memory. And in his 2000 study, Blagrove was unable to find any connections between memory and dream recall frequency either. Interested primarily in short-term memory and equipped with a large sample size composed of a diverse demographic, in 2018, Ali Williams aimed to confirm Martinetti's positive correlation findings, but failed to do so, implying that the quality of one's short-term memory is entirely unrelated to their dream recall frequency. So what's actually going on here? It's clear that in the domain of dream recall frequency research, nothing is clear. But why is that? While it is impossible at the current moment to pinpoint a specific cause for so much conflicting information across these studies, two theories include a purely physiological basis for dream recall and the use of unreliable research methods in some of the aforementioned studies. In 1964, Shapiro found that dreams relatively high in affect, indicated by respiratory irregularity, increased respiratory rate, and eye movement activity, are also the same dreams that are more likely to be salient and easily recalled at the time of awakening. And while that could indicate that everything boils down to just physiology, it is also possible that the contradictory studies are a product of unreliable measures. Specifically, it was found by Cohen in 1972 that there was a significant association for men between sleep length and dream recall frequency, but only when using the diary method, not with the questionnaire. Similarly, another study conducted by Blagrove in 1999 also found that diary data yielded significance, but not the retrospective questionnaires yet again. That all leave us? What conclusions can we draw from this data when so much of it conflicts? Well, the only real conclusion here is that we simply need to research more. As our understanding of the mind grows and technology advances, we can only strive to keep researching, keep testing hypotheses, until one day we can figure out once and for all what determines dream recall ability.